Hey guys, thanks for tuning into our monthly prayer video. It's great to be part of what God is doing in China. Also, a big thanks to you for partnering with us and praying for the Chinese churches, missions in China, and its unreached. At the end of this video, you will find a list of the prayer points found in this video that you can pray by yourself, at your church, or in your small groups. So as always, let's get started. President Xi Jinping is expected to be reappointed at the upcoming 20th Communist Party Congress in the autumn, but much will depend on the outcome of the battle against COVID. If the contagion runs rampant and spreads out of control, this would severely damage Xi Jinping's chances of continuing his presidency. Yet more than 2 years after it first struck the city of Wuhan, the battle still drags on. In mid-May, around 400 million people were estimated to be living under the lockdowns of some form. Just a handful of cases within a megacity is enough to trigger the stay-at-home order. Shanghai has been paralysed for 2 months, and the capital Beijing, despite working desperately to avoid a similar fate, also experienced cases and has closed subways, parks, gyms, restaurants and schools. The longer the battle rages, the more the Chinese people suffer the economic effects. So far, major financial centres, tech hubs, manufacturing centres and international trade zones and seaports have been partially or fully paralysed. Even the world's largest wholesale market, Yiwu City, has been affected. A recent survey by the European Chamber of Commerce in China sent a warning that foreign capital was also at risk from a continued zero-COVID policy. 92% of the EU business respondents had been affected by the recent port closures, a decline in road freight, and rising sea freight costs. In effect, trading in China had become a logistical nightmare. Nearly a quarter of the 372 respondents were considering moving current or planned investments away from China. Please pray for the following points. Pray for the people of China as they suffer greatly under the zero-COVID policy being stringently applied by the country. Pray for the underprivileged in China that will be affected by an economic slowdown to always have enough to meet their basic needs. Pray for those affected to look upon Jesus in their time of economic need for true riches. In April, Tibetan universities were given rules that will impact the education of those Christians who belong to house churches or practice faith outside of the state church. The rules, published on April 22, 2022 by China's Ministry of Education, are titled The Tibet Autonomous Regions 2022 Regular College Admissions Regulations, require universities in Tibet to make a comprehensive appraisal of student candidates based on their political attitude and ideological morality. According to the rules, being an outstanding student is not enough to be admitted to the university in Tibet. Rather, ideological and political morality is the main standard for admission. The candidate must not have leanings in word or deed that could endanger national or ethnic unity, and must not be involved in Xiajiao or illegal religious movements or cults. On the other hand, if the candidates are proficient in Marxist theory, they may be given preferential admission. Appraisers must consult with the Communist Party officers in the city or village where each candidate resides regarding the candidate's inclinations. This type of policy is nothing new for Christians. However, this may be the first time it has actually been inscribed into university rules for all to see. It must be particularly upsetting for young people of faith who want to obey Christ's instructions to let their light shine before people and not place it under a basket. Please pray for the following points. Pray that the young people in China will follow God's lead in how they should let their light shine. Pray that the Lord will remember and recompense those who have suffered discrimination for His name's sake. Ask for courage and strength for the Christians affected by this persecution. Well, that's us for this month. Please don't forget to check out our monthly China prayer letter that has these articles and prayer points and much more up-to-date information about China, which you will find relevant and encouraging. This and much more could be found on our website, ccsmglobal.org. Also, please don't forget to subscribe to this channel. catch us again next month when we pray for the Chinese churches, missions in China, and the unreached in China. Thanks again for praying with us for China. And as Hudson Taylor once said, when we work, we work. When we pray, God works. God bless you, your family, your church, and your nation.